Hello, and welcome to our home. My name is Lament, and I am so honored you came to light the candle with me tonight. Now, please sit, make yourself at home. I know most of my predecessors have decided to light their candle at the end of their time, but, well, I find something absolutely mesmerizing about the flame. It just sorta helps clear my mind so I can hear the thoughts that I really need to hear. You know, it's funny, but this year around Advent, I have found myself thinking about the obstacles to get into Fairyland. Oh, now, to be sure, there are many fairylands and many elflands. Why, the realms of myth are almost limitless. But this particular one has 3 obstacles that must be overcome that are quite apropos for the season. The first obstacle is a river that runs with all the blood shed in a single day here on earth. The second obstacle is a river of crystal, made up of all the tears shed in a single day here on earth. And the final obstacle is an orchard, full of brambles and thorns, and trees that only grow rotted fruit. And each of those fruits, well, they are an ill thought against someone. Such obstacles seem insurmountable. The river of tears alone, is there a bridge long enough or a swimmer strong enough that could cross such a current? There's so much to cry about in this world, so much pain and suffering. There's chronic pain, there's memory troubles, there's accidents, there's anger, there's harsh words. Then you've that river of blood, and it seems that right now, well, the circumstances may be right for flash floods. So much violence against one another. But not all blood is shed by violence. Some is shed by neglect. Some is shed by wounds we inflict on ourselves. And as for that orchard, it must be of cosmic proportions. Every ill thought against someone. I believe there's supposed to be ill thoughts thought against another, but I wonder if one could not count all the ill thoughts one thinks about oneself. For I know if that is the case, I add far too many fruits to that orchard. But what really has me thinking about these 3 obstacles at Advent is that, well, Emmanuel, God with us, who did not come to live above all the things that make us human, but down deep in the mire with us. His blood was added to that river as he suffered under the violence of humankind, the anger, the fear. He was no stranger to such suffering as we inflict on one another. His tears did fill that river as well, that second river. For he did cry. What sort of warring Messiah cries over the loss of a friend or the lost in a city? But he knew that pain of rejection, the physical pains and weariness of life. His tears did flow in that river. Because some believe that his unique nature, being both the creator and the created, that those flows are eternal and still a part, perhaps, of those 2 rivers. But you know, the one obstacle to which he did not add was that orchard. No ill thought against another. Is that something you and I can say? No. And Jesus was very clear when he would speak about the importance of our thoughts being the source, well, the source of those 2 rivers. All pain and all violence are born first as thought, allowed to grow into action. But Jesus, he did not do that, for he was without sin. Those thoughts are born out of the broken relationships. The sin of the broken relationships between the Creator and the created, and all the manifestations of the Imago Dei. He was one of us. He bled, he cried, but no sin or ill thought did he think against another. For he loved all Imago Dei, even the ones that wanted to take his life. They were not enemies, they were lost. They were those he came to love and to embrace as family. Those are the thoughts in my mind as this Advent. It's important that we remember how we think about people, including ourselves. Informs just how much blood and tears we add to those first two obstacles, to those rivers. My friend, do not think of violence against yourself. Do not think poorly of yourself. You are why he came and suffered and poured out his blood and his tears. But he has never, not in his life on this earth and not in his time, as the Ancient of Days before all things were made, has he ever added a rotted fruit to that orchard with your name on it. He loves you, and he wants you to know what it is like to live as he does, full of love, full of healing and wholeness. There is a mandate, you see, to be perfect as our Father is perfect, but that word, it does mean not perfect, but whole, healed, complete. A whole, healed, complete person would never add a fruit to that orchard. About others or themselves. Well, I guess that's all I have to add for the evening. I do so appreciate you coming and spending time with me, and I do hope that you will come back and visit us. We do so enjoy having you here. Please, my friend, go and be blessed, and hopefully return blessed as well. Good evening.